All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our last call, our last Diesel Nation call of 2016. Who's ready to get this year and throw it out and start fresh in 2017? Raise your hand. Hi, everybody. That's right. It was a good year. But it was also a challenging year, both personally, both in the business. I mean, all around, it was just a quirky, weird year with the election and the Olympics and the whole deal. We talked about that in our last call. It was just an odd year, but I have this really distinct feeling, and I know Becky and I were talking about it, that it's going to be totally different in 2017. Raise your hand if you can feel that it's going to be different in 2017. I mean, just in the last day with the launch of the Beachbody On Demand All Access Pass, there's been a shift. I see discount coaches start posting about the All Access Pass and upgrading their accounts to the All Access Pass. I've seen coaches that have been dormant in the business because for this reason, that reason, whatever reason, start selling challenge packs and upgrading their customers to the All Access Pass. I think it's a huge thing. What do you think? I mean, give us your thoughts, Becky, on this All Access Pass and how it's going to impact our businesses in 2017.
Well, guys, this is it. This is the wave of the future. Like Carl said, it's the revolution. We have to accept it. This is the way that technology, this is where it's brought us. So it's our responsibility right now is to provide the value and show our customers and our coaches that this is the wave of the future, and this is how it's going to make fitness convenient for them, how they can bring it to their homes, their hotel rooms. There's people that travel all the time, and this is what is going to make, it's going to be a game changer for them. But you guys have to step up as business owners and learn how to talk about it properly so that they see the value. Like Danny was just saying, if you break down, we were talking about this like 5 minutes ago. If you break it down, it's like $16 a month. Where would you be able to get a gym membership for $16 a month? Let's be real. Now is the time to make people see that the gym, that's a thing of the past. Because if you don't know what you're doing when you go to the gym, you're just wasting time. Here, you go online, you stream your workout, you have someone telling you what to do, you're getting results, you're getting nutrition. This is how we're going to change people's lives. So you got to get on board with it. Don't fight. I love DVDs, I'm not going to lie, but this is where we are, and we have to step up as CEOs and get it in front of people. Make people see that this is where we are going. This is how it's going to change their lives. And we have the value to help them get the results that they've been always looking for. It's us. We are the change. We're the difference makers. We are the change agents. Step up and show people the value behind this package. I mean, $4,000 worth of programs that they're getting for $99 or $199 with a challenge pack. It's a steal. It's a steal, and people who want to change their lives are going to invest.
Yeah, and from a coach perspective, a lot of times we have a hard time dealing with change, right? Yeah. But let's review over the last 6 years, all the things Becky and I have had to deal with in terms of change. Just like a lot of you that have been coaches for a long time, we've gone through not having challenge packs and then having challenge packs and having to learn how to deal with that. We've gone through, when we started, 2 flavors of Shakeology and how that has evolved now to, 7 or 8 flavors of Shakeology. We've dealt with the change, and I don't know if you guys remember this, when they changed the flavor of chocolate and how we had to deal and figure out, oh my God, like everybody's canceling their chocolate. People were pissed off, and we had to deal with that. We will get through this as long as we all get on board and embrace it. And from a coach perspective, I mean, this thing is everything from a coach perspective. Not only are we doubling our commissions on the front end when we sell these challenge packs, but we're doubling our volume. So if last year you kind of felt some stagnant growth in terms of your volume, if you think about you really have to think about this challenge pack long term. You can't think about it in terms of a month or even a quarter. You got to look at this 6 months, a year down the road, and what it's going to do. It's basically going to correct the volume situation because we've been in this discount mentality all year. Think about it. We've been Walmart all year. We've been selling challenge packs for $140 and 35 PV or TV, team volume points, which what has that done? It's kept us low. Not only do our customers have this discount mentality of it's cheap to get in, it's cheap to get out, but we've been discounting the value of what we have in our hands.
Absolutely.
These amazing fitness programs,
And
our amazing
Shakeology.
Shakeology. Yeah, we're basically saying, you know what? There's not so much value in this. Here you go, 140 bucks. Do it. No, do it.
And
I don't
cancel.
care. And cancel, which we're going to talk about that tonight. But this changes that picture for us, because now we're adding value back into Shakeology. We're adding value back into our fitness programs. It's paying us more. It's giving us more volume. It's doing everything that we've been complaining about all year. It's giving us that back. And when we look at this 6 months, 9 months, and a year from now, we're gonna say, holy cow, Batman, like this was amazing that we made this transition. I've already seen new coaches scoring themselves $70 in commissions. Think about that. If you can embrace this, and then you sponsor a coach and you say, all right, you sell 2 of these bad boys, you're gonna not only hit Success Club, that's $140 in commissions. That's a huge win, guys. So embrace this and get your team on board, because it really is the wave of the future. Okay, I can talk about this pack all
And
night.
let me just say really quick,
Go ahead.
Jeff said in the video on the All Access membership on YouTube about new coaches who earn money right away are the ones that stay in longer. And I am the example of that. I hit the ground running, and I saw a lot of retail commissions right away because I was working my butt off. Remember, when I started, there were no challenge packs. So every point was Shakeology on HD. So 5 plus a coach every single month. 5 Shakeology on HDs. That's hard to do. And when you're a new coach and you don't really know the lingo, but I did it. And the reason why I got so excited about the business was because I was seeing money coming in.
Right.
And my income and my retail was I was hitting Success Club plus the reoccurring Shakeologies. I was excited. I was like, holy crap, like I'm making like a good income here. So I want you guys to feel that too. So you have to see the value in this and continue to push it and show the value, get people on it, and just don't be afraid to talk about it. That's a big thing, is don't be afraid.
Yeah, and a little bit later, we're actually going to give you a tool. I don't want to give it to you right now. That's going to help us going forward this year. It's going to be a tool that not only are you going to use in your business, but that you're just going to send all your coaches a link that's going to help them in their business. Get us on track with not only this pack, but getting people to stay as Shakeology raving fans, which is what we need so desperately, is to get people to commit to Shakeology, to get results in their fitness, and then convert them into coaches that love Beachbody. So before we get there, because I don't want to, give it all away too early, let's do a year in review. It's always awesome to kind of look back and see everything that happened this year in terms of the company and what the company did to help us succeed, so that right now, as we are looking ahead to 2017, we have stuff to look forward to, right? Because there's going to be new programs, there's going to be new products, there's going to be the announcement of the new trip coming up. I mean, all this stuff is in the pipeline, and this is what we need to get excited for 2017. So, Becky, let's talk about what programs and stuff happened in 2016.
Okay, so looking back around this time last year, if you can even believe this, Hammer and Chisel had just come out 1 year ago around this time. It launched the beginning of December 2015. So, and think about that. It came out, and then right away, we had 22-minute hardcore. Okay? Back in January, not only that, but in January, Cafe Latte released. So we've had that bad boy for almost a year now. Then we're pulling up to Summit, and we're looking forward to Country Heat, which Country Heat, I didn't think I was going to like. They announced it on the cruise. I was like skeptical, but I actually love it. It's a lot of fun. You just unwind and dance and have a lot of fun with Autumn. And then last but not least, we have Quarter Force, which just came out a month ago. A month and a half ago. And it's been an amazing program. But you know what? Beachbody is giving us time to continue the flow with Core de Force and continue talking about it. Now we have this all access pass. So we need to keep doing that. I'm not sure what's in the pipeline just yet. We haven't talked about it, but we have a lot on our hands right now that we can share.
And on top of that, we had in January the announcement of where the 2017 Success Club trip was going to be, and that is Punta Cana. And crazy as it seems, that is only 4 months away. Are you guys like freaking out about that?
Crazy.
Raise your hand if you are going to be basking in the sun in Punta Cana. So here it is. Here's the chance. Everyone that's on this call, guess what's going to happen in just a week? The announcement of where we're going in 2018. How insane is that? So right now, whether you're a new coach or an experienced coach or a discount coach that's kind of, teetering on joining and being in the business full throttle, you're going to have that opportunity to sign up for this trip in 2018. Now, of course, there's that tiered registration where elite coaches and premier coaches and Success Club legends get to register early, but then it's open registration and then the wait list. So many people hesitate, right? So many people hesitate.
And then you kick yourself later.
And then you kick yourself in the butt. What I love, absolutely love about the Success Club trips is that it's like a contract with yourself to work your business.
Yeah.
Because if you sign up, you have the opportunity to pay for that trip with your work helping people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives.
Mm-hmm.
So sign up and make it happen. Now with this new challenge pack, which I know the promotion is through February, but like I said, we keep this a secret. If it goes well, it will stay in place. We got to make it work so that we can have this challenge pack year round. Make sure it stays at $199. Let's knock this out of the park and show Carl that we need this to stay as is. So right now, guys, it's Super Saturday's coming up. Coming up in just a few weeks. They're going to be announcing the Success Club trip, and then it's your opportunity to put your stake in the ground and register for the 2018 trip. We went on the cruise. Raise your hand if you went on the cruise this year. Woo, we had a blast. We went to Summit in Nashville for the second time, and there they announced that Summit 2017 is going to
New Orleans.
The Big Easy.
But we can't forget that we got to speak on main stage.
That's right. We got to speak on the main stage. I don't know if that's going to happen ever again, but it was certainly a really cool experience to be. But New Orleans next year, I mean, you guys, we're already starting to think about our Diesel Nation luncheon and all the amazing things that happen at Summit. And now we're going to be in a new city. Super crazy fun. We're going to be learning a lot. It's going to be a different experience this year. Yeah. And of course, let us backtrack just a little bit. We had a ton of coaches attend the New Leader Conference, right? Raise your hand if you attended the New Leader Conference. And what's really cool is that right now we are in the last hours. I mean, some of them are probably not even on this call trying to lock down some stuff tonight for not only locking down Elite Premier, but also locking in New Leader Conference, which is going to happen in February of 2017. So that was our year in review. Are you guys excited about that as I am? Yeah. So to me, that just brings like excitement about what's going to happen next year, right? And how our company is so dynamic. We're not just selling wine, and we're not just selling that thing. We're selling dynamic products that actually help people change their lives, right? Can I get an amen on that? Amen. Okay, now, Becky, let's do some notable coach announcements, or recognition, I should say. People that did something special in 2016. And we all did special things, right? Let's not discount. Every time you hit Success Club, every time you had Success Club points on the board, that's special, right? That means you're doing something about this opportunity. But certain people, and we apologize if we missed something, because I'm sure we did. It's so hard to keep track of a team of this size. But we put our heads together, and we were like, who stood out this year? Who did something big? Who did something that really made an impact in other people's lives and in their personal lives? So let's talk about some cool people on this call.
Okay, so we're going to first start out with all the Diesel Nation coaches that got selected for coach test groups. And guys, I want to point out that maybe back in the day, maybe even last year when I was in the Hammer and Chisel test group, there was a lot of elite, mainly I think 100%, it was elite coaches.
Yeah.
But the game has changed. I think Beachbody is looking for coaches across the board that are standing out on social media, that have like a presence, that are staying in tune with their fitness. So don't count yourself out. Get out there, post and show what you're doing with your fitness. And you never know, you may be selected for a coach test group, but that should not derail you from focusing on your nutrition and your fitness every single day. Like if you're in a test group, don't wait for that opportunity to make an impact on your life.
Amen.
So we want to start with Wendy Sanchez. She was the first one that got selected this year for the 22-minute hardcore test group. She did amazing, and we're super proud of her. Then we had Katie Green that was selected for the Country Heat test group, which she did. She rocked it as well, and we hosted our big call with Autumn. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And then Core de Force. We had two, Nina and Amy Coppola. Both amazing results. They went 90 days full on with Core de Force and absolutely rocked their challenge groups. And guys, you know, they made an impact. They showed that you can be at any level and have an amazing transformation if you decide to commit. So we applaud you guys. I want you guys to continue to push and think forward to wanting that. I've always had that on my vision board, that I wanted to be in a test group, and it happened. But you got to claim it, and you got to work towards that. So get out there and make yourself noticed.
Could I also add something to this whole test group thing? Because there's always a lot of chatter around that, and people ask me like, well, how do you do it? I will say that social media presence has a big deal to it. You know, your performance as a coach has a big deal to it. You don't have to be an elite coach, but you have to be making moves in the business, and corporate has to notice you. Right. So those of you that are diamond level, star, 1-star, 2-star level, that you're in communication with, let's say, Robbie Carter or Keyshawn or whatever region you're in, Arnold, like, put yourself out there. Like, talk to them, engage with them, go on their calls, participate, because when they sit down and they start, okay, who from what region and they want to remember, you know what, that coach Danielle Paul, I remember her, and she's really making moves in her business, and this, that, and you want to stand out to them. So, you know, this is a business. It's kind of like, and I hate to use the boss analogy, but, you know, think of them as, if you want that promotion, you got to stand out to your boss, right? And it's not the same, but it kind of is. Make yourself known to them that you're here, you're making moves, you're helping a lot of people, you're committed to your fitness, and chances are that maybe not now, but in the future, you're going to stand out to them. So that's just a note on that. And then we also had a record number of coaches attend the NLC. And I'm not going to name you guys all, but it was the second time that the NLC happened in our cycle or whatever, and we had a record number of coaches. What's even cooler is I think this year we're going to have even more. So I think we're going to set a new NLC record for February 2015.
So you guys need to be looking forward to that. Some of you, like I have one in particular, mentioned to me that she wants to be there next year. Now you start working. Like January 1st, you have to start and have a forward vision of what you're going to do. So guys, it's possible for everybody, but you got to put it in the work.
You want to talk about that one?
Oh yeah. So, so my Taurus sister, Arlene Pino. So we want to congratulate Arlene, and you know, she retired. She's a hustler. She's a natural born hustler in the most, you know, the best way. Because I know hustling could sound derogatory, but no, she's got the grit. She's got the grind. And she retired from teaching. And not only that, but every month it seems, or every week, it seems like there's some kind of recognition pools going up. She locked in Premier. She's 3-star. She's like a Success of 10 All-Star legend, right?
Yep. All-Star 5 legend, SC10 All-Star.
So she's worked her butt off this year, and we want to congratulate you to the team. You know, you retired and you're making moves and you're present with your girls, and we're super, super, super proud of you. Yeah. So keep doing it. Keep hustling, girl.
It was one of those things where, you know, I'm Arlene's sponsor. Obviously, she has her Taurus sister over here as well as a mentor. But I just remember her saying, like, I'm going to make this happen. And I knew that she was. Yeah. because it was like there was no if, and, or but. Her why was strong enough, and she made it happen. So, you know, you could see her, how she's evolved as a leader on social media, all of the above, to make that happen. So take her as an example, because if you want to go big like Arlene did, because she really did, she went big in the span of a year. It takes balls.
And she works hard, guys.
It does.
Don't be mistaken. She works hard, because even though she's home, I've talked to her, and she stays up late and she wakes up early.
That's right.
She sacrifices to make
Team
this
no
happen.
sleep.
So
and I want to recognize someone. I don't know if she's on the call. I think she was going to be, and maybe she's on another screen, but Shannon Leach. Shannon is a special human being. She is personally sponsored by Danielle McKean and has made tremendous moves in her business this year.
yes, she's amazing.
She works a full-time job, and really at this point is intent on not retiring from her full-time job, despite the fact, check this, that she earns $2,000 a week in her business. So when you take a look at someone that could have any excuse in the book not to do this business, she has advanced this year to 4-star diamond. She is missing Premier and Elite just by a hair, and it was really a technicality, but that doesn't matter. Check this out, guys. Because of her Beachbody earnings, she had a baby this year. And I know that might sound funky to you, but she was her husband, and Shannon and her husband were able to pay in full their IVF therapy treatment to have a beautiful baby boy. I know I have goosebumps today crying. All because of her Beachbody income. So if that's
amazing.
Not changing lives, I don't know what is. Think about the why that was involved here in order to set her soul on fire to the extent where she could, and I know IVF is like anywhere between $20,000 and $30,000 that she was able to fund in full her IVF therapies in order to get pregnant and have this child this year. So Shannon, we applaud you. We know that 2017 is going to be your standout year where you're going to get to accomplish everything and more. I don't doubt that you'll be, 10-star, even 15-star. Like, you are just incredible. So I just wanted to congratulate you.
Amazing. Just amazing. So we want to recognize someone else who has just killed it and has like an amazing team. And I know that this is just scratching the surface for her, but we want to applaud and congratulate Jenny Palumbo for being and stepping up and achieving executive leader. That is amazing. Like, it is not easy to do that. And that just shows the level of income that she's grown, the amount of leadership, and the amazing team, the quality in her team. So Jenny, you're amazing. We're, proud to have you here and leading Diesel Nation with us. Like, we can't say enough good things about you. You're just like the sweetest woman ever.
So, just to give you some perspective on that accomplishment, and yes, this call might go a little bit long, but just bear with us. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Grab a drink.
Yeah, we're here. Everybody, cheers. There in Jason Diebold's downline, there are, I don't know, a gazillion coaches.
A lot.
There are 3 executive leaders, and that's Becky, myself, and Jenny Palumbo. So when you think about that, thousands, and I know some have hit, and then like Jason hit once and he came down, but that's an amazing feat to accomplish executive leader on the leadership ladder. Like, take a look at that in your back office so you can see
the requirements,
what Jenny's team is doing and what Jenny's income looks like in order for her to be an executive leader. So Jenny, we applaud you and keep up the good work. Your team surely is going to explode even more in 2017. And then the other 2 rock stars in Jenny's downline.
I know. Like, you're killing it. Like, killing it.
So we'll quickly recognize 2 up-and-coming elite coaches that are going to be first-year elite coaches this year. They're actually in Jenny Palumbo's downline and in Kara's downline, Lori Model and Melissa Alexander. Just quickly, Melissa's about to accomplish, hopefully, I think tonight. I'm pretty certain it's going to happen. She's going to achieve 6-star diamond elite for the first time, which is incredible. And what an inspiring story she has. And then Lori Model did already accomplish her elite goal. She is a 2016 elite coach. And check this out. She has advanced 7 new diamonds in 2016. 7 new diamonds. And by this time next week, I believe, she's a 7-star diamond coach. So ladies,
Amazing.
Congratulations. Amazing work. And these are the leaders of our team, guys. These are the ones that to the future, the ones that are going to be the next Million Club and Superstar Diamonds. These are the ones to follow, emulate, look how hard they work and make it happen. And it's reflective in not only their accomplishments, but in their paychecks as well.
Absolutely. So I just thought of one more. I wanted to really congratulate Melissa Galame, because she's going to repeat on her elite goal, and she is relentless, and she's part of Team Relentless, and she just works so hard and has such a freaking heart. So Melissa Galame, I love you. Keep working hard, girl. You're awesome. But the last but not least, we have to give a huge shout out to someone very, very special and dear to both of us, and that's Mindy Horde. I'm gonna cry. Mindy had a really rough year last year, and she has completely made the decision to change her life. She stopped drinking, and I'm definitely gonna cry. And I love her like a sister, my Asian sister. She just has lit it up this year. And in the last 4 months, I mean, I remember talking to her in August, and we had this conversation, and it was just like full on, like, I'm gonna go for elite, even if it doesn't happen, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have an amazing 2017. And she's just been working as hard as she worked when she was trying to retire from her job back 3 years ago. So I'm so proud of you, Mindy. The things that you've done, the strides, the changes, your inspiration, your attitude, just your love that you emanate, and how you help people, how you inspire. We love you, and we can't wait to see what's gonna happen next year.
And I'll throw in, Mindy, it's special what you do and how you do it, and how you have this heart that is unmatched. And I really emulate what Becky just said. And I really can't wait to see what happens next year with your team and your life and your marriage and your kids and everything. So congratulations. And
we love you.
Just one I'm going to throw in, because I could keep going. One more. Danielle McKean has locked in elite for the 3rd year in a row. So I want to congratulate her. She's one of my personally sponsored coaches. I love you, Dee. And she's pregnant. So no excuses. You can do this. All right. Now I'm gonna do something that I hate doing, but we're gonna do it anyway. And I hate screen sharing on Zoom calls. But we put together a very short presentation that's gonna walk us through some things that are very important that we address on this call. We're gonna get down to business right now. So if you have a pen and paper, you have your laptop, whatever it is that you can take notes, we want you to take this down. We're also going to share with you that document at the end of this call when we get off that is going to really be our cheat sheet. Let's call it our cheat sheet, our guide for 2017. So give me 1 second while I screen share. Here we go. All right, and the reason why I hate screen sharing is because I can't see all your beautiful faces. View, full screen. All right, so Becky, last year at this time, this particular day last year, we got on a call wearing these sparkly shirts and wearing these hats, and we announced what our theme was going to be for 2016. And I don't know if you guys remember, it is the one team, one dream, one mission. And that was really what we wanted to tie ourselves to something that was concrete, that's something that moved us, it was something that we could wrap our hearts around to make us work every single day, despite the challenges, despite the obstacles. So in 2017, we're going to announce at the end of this what our theme is for 2017. But I want to reiterate, guys, that the mission of our team remains the same, that we stay unified, that we stay with our feet planted in the fact that our mission, our goal is to not only create a legacy for our families, but to help people profoundly, not just over the surface, not just for 21 days, but that we impact, we make impact in people's lives. And this is what we dream of, right?
Yeah.
our vision for 2017.
Yes. So we want our team to continue to grow, and we want full steam ahead. We want more advocates. We don't want just people who come in and are out. We want people who love Beachbody, who bleed Beachbody Blue, who love Shakeology, who are willing to put the word out there. And even if you're a discount coach, but if you love Shakeology, then fine. But we want people who are in this, who love this business as much as we do. So the goal this year, we're looking 20,000 Diesel Nation coaches. That is a huge goal. I think it's doable if we all get to work right now and start spreading the love.
But the point of this is what it says after the 20,000 Diesel Nation coaches is that these 20,000 Diesel Nation coaches are thriving in their Beachbody experience.
Whatever that may be.
Whatever that is. Remember, we define success in so many different ways. It is important that we create this environment of duplication of success in whatever that means, and that we're creating raving fans and advocates for our products, because that's what's going to create a solid foundation for these 20,000 coaches, for your organizations, for our organizations, that's going to be successful. We're not going to be adding people just to hit a rank or just to do this or just to do that, because guess what? We've learned the hard way. We've learned over the course of the last 6 years that simply does not work in creating a solid foundation that's going to grow an income.
Absolutely.
Right? All we're doing is replace, and we're not moving ahead. Right. And when you are doing that, that breeds frustration. So today we're going to talk about how we can do that. How do we get coaches on board that are going to have amazing Beachbody experiences, that go the distance with us, that become Shakeology lifers, which obviously is one of the most important components. But before we talk about those steps that we're going to take, which you've heard before, I want to talk about a look ahead into 2017. Because so many coaches make the mistake of looking at this business short term, which we do. We have to hit successive every month, and we have to do this every month, and we have to do that every month. But what we don't do is take a look at a whole year and say, what are my goals for that year? And we split them up quarterly and based on events, whatever it is that you want to do. But let's look ahead. Becky, what are the things that we have to look ahead that we need to start deciding right now whether we're going to accomplish or not?
Okay, so like the biggest one, if you've even just thought that you can do this and you want to do it and you want to be elite or you want to be premier, you can't decide this at Summit. You have to decide this right now.
Yeah.
And you need to start laying the foundation right now. So that's something that has to be in the forefront. That something has to be at the top of your goals. It's not an afterthought, because it won't happen if you do that. If there's any lag time or delay in your decision-making process, you're going to be a step behind. So if you've wanted this to be your reality, you want to hit this goal, make the decision, write it down, and be resourceful and find the documents, because they're everywhere. They're in the Coach Online office. It's on YouTube. It's everywhere. Find out what you need to do to hit elite, what your team needs to do, what are the base requirements every single month, how many people that need to hit Success Club, how many coaches you need to recruit. It's up to you to find that out, but the decision starts today. So if that's something you want, decide and write it down today.
You also have to be thinking about rank advancements, right? And not only rank advancements for Summit or all that, but we're talking about rank in order to advance in the leadership ladder, right? We're tying this whole business around the leadership ladder, because we finally have something that will measure the productivity of our teams as well as our income, and that is the leadership ladder. So I will give a shout out to one of my PS coaches, Tara, who hit diamond and immediately was, okay, that's good, but I need to become a team leader diamond, right? That's how you move a business forward, because now she's like, okay, I need to keep adding coaches to that week. Like, I need to do this, I need to do that. Like, she has actionable steps to take in order to accomplish those goals. So we need to start thinking about that, right? And also start thinking big about these goals. Just look at the examples that we just gave with Melissa Alexander and Lori Model, 7th diamonds. Like, don't sell yourself short. The moment you start selling yourself short, you start selling your whole life short, right?
Mhm.
Because you are not living up to your potential. So Becky's favorite topic.
Yes, income goals. So it ties into everything that we've discussed, but you have to be number one, realistic, okay? Because I mean, you guys know I started with a very realistic $50 a week income goal to help me pay for diapers. That was it. But you know what that did? That set me on a track of wanting more. Once I got that, then I wanted 100. Once I got 100, then I wanted 200. And it's never stopped. And the income goals continue to progress for me. But the point is that you need to know where you're going. If it's like going on a trip and not having a destination or a route or a vehicle to get there, you need to know what you want and how it's going to impact your life. And then you can break it down. I like to set goals per Beachbody event. So I'll sit down and I have it written down, the Punta Cana trip, then summit, then leadership, and then end of year. Very specific goals where you can break it down into volume. And I'm not going to get technical, but you guys need to know where you're headed. And if you're falling short, you need to know how to correct it. But that's why you have to set goals. And again, I don't like writing goals on a phone, or I like it written down on a piece of paper. For some reason, there's something about writing it. So sit down when you have time, maybe this weekend, clear your head, maybe some clear time. You can go outside alone. Think about what you want to earn with this business, and then break it down into success cut points, into how many people you need to help per month, how much volume you need to grow on a week leg or in team volume, so that you have a direction, a plan. It is all reverse engineerable. That's not a word. I invented that.
Whatever.
But whatever. You need to know where you're headed. That's the point. So write it down, figure it out, and don't. If you're new coach, don't write down $1,000 a week, because that's just not gonna happen at first. That takes time to build things that are easily broken down into steps that you can make happen. But be clear with what you want.
That's right. Secondly, wait, 1, 2, 3. I don't know where we are right now, but you have to be thinking about your pipeline, right? Who is it that's going to help you increase your income, increase your rank, increase your success club point earners? Like, you have to pinpoint the people in your downline and then provide mentorship, right? And this happens all year long. You don't just take a look at your downline right now, and some of you might not have a downline, right? And that's something you got to work on this year. But if you do have a downline, you have to say, okay, who's in my pipeline right now? And if, well, that's not enough, how can I get more in my pipeline?
Find new people.
And find new people. One of my favorite pieces of advice that we got early on in our business from Keith Colombo, when we participated in an Emerald training with him. This was this was like a long time ago. Yeah, early 2011. He said, whenever you have a problem in your business, find new people. And that truly has been how our business, both Becky and I's business, has continuously moved forward to where we are likely going to be 5-time elite coaches this year, because we are constantly, if there's an issue, new people, new issue, new people, issue, new people. Yeah. And that is how we have not stalled in our business. Not 1 year have we stalled in our business.
Remember, he also said, oh, we used to just hit one. Just one. He was like, but why not 2?
Right.
And why not 3? And he opened our mind to the possibility that you can recruit more than just one coach,
right? Stop limiting yourself in your actions. Like, think bigger. And that's why we're going to talk about being bold and act big. And then obviously, you can't attend the NLC or leadership by making a decision 3 weeks before the trip is about to happen. Right now, if let's say I'm an Emerald coach or a Diamond coach or someone that's moving their business forward, I'm already thinking, okay, right, leadership is such and such date. It's in November. The cutoff is this month. Okay, what do I have to do to get there? I'm already backtracking so that I can make every effort to attend these game-changing events, right? Leadership, NLC. You have to make that decision today to get to these events, which, mind you, even if you fall short, you still have advanced your business forward, right?
So go for it.
So just absolutely go for it. And I put this slide together because it's something that I've been wanting to say for a long time, and I didn't have the opportunity or really like the how to say it. You have to be bold. I mean, there's really no way around it. You have to be bold and you have to act big. If you want this business to succeed for you, if you want to accomplish everything that you've always said that you want to accomplish in this business, you can't play safe anymore. You can't just hit SC5 one month, fall off the next month, not learn the business, not understand team cycle bonuses, not be brave enough to be vulnerable on social media, not learn social media. Becky and I were just talking about Instagram and how we've been able, I just showed Becky this day, and I shared with my diamonds today, this day in 2012, I had 1,500 followers on social media. Right now, at this day, I have 23,000, almost 24,000 followers. Do you think that's consistency? Is that consistency? I had 1,500 followers. How many years? I'm not good at math. In 2012, 4 years ago. And now my business is almost 95% Instagram.
And me? And I started last year at Summit, July 2015. I had about 2,000 followers, and Christy and Monica kept telling me, go for it, do it. And I had about 2,000, and I have 17.9 thousand followers.
That's being
consistency, showing up.
Consistency, being bold on social media, not giving a rat's ass who's hating on you. Read that quote. I'm going to tattoo that quote on all of your foreheads. I swear to stop caring what other people think. All you're doing is helping yourself and other people. There is nothing wrong with what we do as coaches. So if someone has a problem with it, that is absolutely their problem. Stop playing safe. Start acting big. If you want to make big money in this business, take a play from our playbook. Have we ever played small? Have we ever only hit Success Club 5? Have we ever gone a month without hitting Success Club? Have we ever gone a month? I'm sorry to get fired up, but this fires me up. Have we ever gone a month without recruiting more than 3 coaches? Have we ever gone a month where we're not thinking, what's next? What can I do next? How can I be better? How can I help my team more? On and on and on and on. We play big, we act big, and we're bold as hell. And that's why this year we are 7-figure earners, guys, because we don't stop and we are relentless. And as much as I can sit here and say, oh, we're great and we do all this, I want that for you.
I know.
We want that for you, but we can't act for you. You have to get out of your own way and you have to make it happen for yourself. All it takes is learning, balls, courage, and doing it every single day.
You know, it's funny because like a couple weeks ago, I went live in one of my groups and I kind of got a little like crazy, like, you know, started throwing the shit bombs. And, you know, I said the same thing she basically said, but I'm really tired of, because, you know, I forget to post, but then you want to make, you know, whatever, $200 a week. Guys, step up. I'm sorry. This is a business. This is all fun and games. If you want to treat it as a hobby, then cool. That's cool. Whatever you want. But don't tell me that you want to make $200 a week and then you forget to post on social media. Like, this is a responsibility. It is an opportunity. Right. It is not an obligation. If you look at it as an obligation, then you're not going to want to do it. But if you look at it as an opportunity to change your life, that's how I saw it since day one. Yep. There was no fail. Day one, I saw it. And that's why I've taken the steps. But you got to grab hold right now and take the steps. Educate yourself. The resources are there, okay? Nobody fed us any information. There was no coach trainings when we started. We figured it out over 6 years of making mistakes and grinding through it. We have taught you and given you everything. It's your time to put in the work, put in the education, find the resources. And I mean, even from hashtags, like, guys, learn how to hashtag. Like, that is basic
on
stuff.
Instagram, not on Facebook.
No, on Instagram. But those are all things that are out there. We've put it. Micah did an awesome video for us in the push too, and Bring the Bling. I keep sharing that video, and people still make the same mistakes. Be coachable. Take action and change it. When somebody tells me to change something, I change it. Yep. I am not too good to be told to change something. I want to be better. Yeah. And that's what we want for you guys. You know, we can continue succeeding, but if you guys are not following us, that makes me feel bad. Like, honestly, I want you guys to rise up and feel the success that we had. So now is the time. Like, make the decision.
And what's really cool, I know we just went rare, But what's really cool is that this business is simple.
It is.
And what we're going to do in 2017 is make it even simpler. Let's face it. Throughout the years, we have overcomplicated a very simple business. It is connect, get results, convert, mentor. That is how you build a solid foundation, not only for a solid team, but for a solid income and lifers, people that stay. I will say it again. You are probably rolling your eyes if you've heard me say this 85,000 times, but my first leadership, Jeff Hill, got up and he said that 70% of diamond coaches were customers first. And that's when the light bulb went off. And I said, discount coaches that you sign up that have never tried Shakeology, that does not work. I was a customer first. Becky was a customer first. It works, and it works big when someone comes in having an experience with our products, whether it was with you or because they burned the DVDs and they lost 30 pounds. It doesn't matter. And they came in with a story, with a success, with a win. They are more likely to work the business, and you will more likely not be frustrated that you have not been able to create business builders on your team because you haven't gone through the vital process. And so what we're going to do is 2017 is going to be about simple, absolute simplicity. And Becky and I have spent over the course of the last 3 weeks creating a pretty short document with scripts, the ones we use, the ones I use, Becky uses, on how we keep customers on Shakeology and then are able to convert our customers that get results in our challenge groups into coaches that work the business. I've had wild success this year. Thank you to all my new 2016 coaches. You guys are fucking rock stars that have just, because they've gotten results. Whether it's been 2 weeks in a challenge group or before even coming to me, they knocked out a round of the 21 Day Fix and lost 20 pounds. They come on board fired up because they are advocates. They believe in our products. Those coaches are more successful and will cause less stress in your business. Sometimes it's hard because we want to build, but you got to slow down. You got to slow down, and you got to take them through the vital process.
Absolutely. And number one, I mean, the vital process, actually, when I look back, when I was a new coach, none of this existed, but it kind of was what we did. Yeah. And it wasn't, there wasn't terms and it wasn't delineated like this. But the key is to, number one, have the proper conversations. And that's how my customers and even the coaches that I've signed up, for the people who are running for Elite, I was telling Christy, like, the PSPV category has been really high compared to previous years. And I think it's because I don't sign up people with a challenge pack as a coach right away. They're in my groups. They fall in love with the process. They like the challenge groups. They love the app. They love Shakeology. And then they continue drinking Shakeology. And they stay in tune with the group. I keep them in with me, and they continue having success. But it all started with a proper conversation and getting to their goals and knowing what their needs are, what their challenges are, and then showing them the value of what I do as a coach. And we all provide value in some way. You need to learn how to verbalize it. Right. You need to have it in writing. And this document that we're going to share with you, a lot of it is what I use. So you have to edit, but it gives you the verbiage. It gives you the right questions to ask. And whenever you're in doubt, ask more questions.
Yeah.
That's the key to success here. It's not rushing to the price. It's not getting nervous. It's just, whenever in doubt, ask another question. How can I find out what this person needs, so that then when the objection comes up, you are allowed to then say, yes, but you told me that you wanted this because of X, Y, and Z reason, and that you were challenged with this, but I have the solution. It's up to you to make them see that we are the change agents. We have what it takes to make them reach their goals. And that's where we want you to slow down the process. We don't want you, and it's easy because I was there when we were a new coach. I was like, oh my God, someone's interested. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm so excited. Oh my God, bleh. And I'll vomit information on them. No, be interested, not interesting. And that's what these scripts are all about. And we've introduced the scripts a million times in Diesel Nation resources. These are a simplified version. Once you memorize it, you can go off script. Like me, I use them, and then sometimes I don't, and sometimes I manipulate them. You gotta just embrace them and learn how to use them, because I'm telling you, it's gonna make the process simpler for you. You have to just embrace it. You're gonna get people results. They're gonna fall in love with Shakeology because they understand why they need it. That is the key. If you're just selling a challenge pack because it's on sale, they're not understanding why Shakeology is needed, and that's the key to retention. That's the key to converting them to a coach. That's the key to mentoring and duplicating, because once they understand how to explain why they need Shakeology, it's easier for them to do it and then to continue it down the line. That's how we grow an amazing team.
Right. And so Becky takes you through the conversation part of the invite, right? Where you're talking to someone who's expressed interest or who you have invited to a challenge group. After the sale is made, I actually take you through the conversation that I have with a customer on how they need to act from now on in order to get results. And I share with you my email that my customer gets as soon as they purchase their challenge pack, that basically tells them what I expect from them. That I don't want a wussy in my challenge group, that you've made a commitment, that you're going to have to do personal development, that you're going to have to dig through the demons that you've been facing, and that you're going to work through this every single day. Because setting expectations as a customer is critical, guys. It's critical. And what we've done, mainly because we have this Success Club culture and we just want to earn success of, is what we've given our customers an out. We basically say, buy this, but you can cancel Shakeology. Buy this, but you can return your club membership. Buy this, but don't worry, you can get your money back. We've become this society of buts, and all we're doing is losing money left and right. We need to empower our customers to get results, and that's the focus for 2017. And when we can hone in on the scripts and the process of how I start a customer, get them into a challenge group that rocks, and you can figure that out. It's not rocket science.
It's not.
It really isn't.
It's not.
It really is not rocket science. And then from there say, you know what? You should be a coach. And not just set a limitation on them by saying, just get the discount. Yeah. That you're saying, you're freaking badass and you could be an awesome coach, and can you take a look at this video that I did, because I think this is for you. And they say yes, and all of a sudden you have a coach that's hitting Success Club in their first month of the business.
We need to stop pigeonholing everybody into the label of discount coach.
That doesn't do anybody any good. It sets limitations on people's potential. It sets limitations on your business, and we have to move past that. Yes, I was a discount coach when I started, but Becky never kept me there. She pushed me. Come to an event. Come on, Chris, hit Success Club. Come on, Chris, get to Emerald. Come on. So she empowered me to take action. What we've done in order to just advance rank and just do this and just do that
sign up people.
Is we just have signed up people that aren't fully invested and don't quite understand the business opportunity. So as a leader, you have to have those tools in place. And I'm going to share with you my money maker is what I call my money maker, my business opportunity call that I invite you to listen to it, use it, and create your own. You write notes of what I say, because there's something about that call that people love that call, and I love that call. I use it still to this day, but it's your opportunity. This is your business. Create your own tools to share it.
I agree. And I'm not going to say, I'm not too good to admit, I've watched her videos, and I have my own, I typed it up, and when I do a call, it's all based on her notes of what she said. You need to do your own though. You have to step up. A business owner does their own presentations.
That's right.
Doesn't matter if you're a coach, doesn't matter if you're an Emerald coach, it doesn't matter what level you are. You need to be serious with this business. Do the research. Practice. It's all, guys, I was the worst speaker in the world, and now I think I'm pretty good because I have continued to do it, and I practice until I'm prepared. So you can do it. You just have to break that limitation and be serious about being a CEO.
So I'm super excited to share our focus, our motto, our mission for 2017. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? I can't see anybody. I can't see the chat, but I'm gonna assume that you all are like sitting at the edge of your seats. It's right here. Results matter. Inspire change, trust the process, and transform lives. Becky and I sat down and said, what is it that we need to wrap our minds and hearts around in order to make 2017 our best year yet? And it's simple. Results matter.
Yeah.
Results in your fitness, results in your business, results in changing your life and helping others change your life. That's what this business is about. We need to get back to fitness. We need to get back to sharing transformations of our customers. We need to get back to basics because that's what creates long-lasting results that matter.
Absolutely. And that's what we used to do at the beginning. Like,
Yeah.
it is all, we are a fitness and health wellness company. Guys, you need, as coaches, you need to be in tune with the fitness. And I say this all the time. I'm like the fitness Nazi, I guess. If you're not doing it, how can you expect other people to come to you for help?
Right.
You need to step up. You need to make the commitment. You need to start on, if you have to start in January, 21-day fix, but don't get stuck there. Now we have this all access. Go back to some of the older programs. And I was telling my sister today that this all access has actually given me and inspired me, and actually Quarter Four, so it has inspired me as well, to really think about 2017 in a different way and to plan out my year starting now. I haven't done it yet, but
I will.
I will, because I'm thinking about going back to some of those programs that really made a huge dent in my fitness, that really impacted me, that made me fall in love deeper with Beachbody, like Asylum. I love the agility ladder. X2 always was a favorite of mine. Why not go back to those programs? And now you have access to them. But you guys need to stop like pigeonholing yourself into these beginner 30-minute programs. Like, why not step up and show people what you're capable of? Challenge yourself. And again, results matter, not only for our customers, but for ourselves and our coaches as well, our downline. We need to all show that this business works.
And we broke down that big topic of results matter into these 3 key phrases that apply both in fitness and business, that I think if you can ingrain them in your head, it'll make this business super easy. It really does. And this is what I love about this, the results matter. Inspire change. What I've realized over the last 6.5 years was those coaches that have found success in the business, whether big or small, have inspired change in themselves and in other people. That in their social media, in their conversations, in the way that they are, in the way that when they attend events, that they have this aura of being a difference maker. That they're just not pushing play and drinking a shake. There's something more about them. They're inspirational. They share value. They do more. They just go above and beyond, and they inspire people to change, right? Whether it's in Becky's form of being hardcore into fitness and elevating people's standards when it comes to fitness, or whether it's how I do it, sharing stories and impacting people on a vulnerable level about my fitness and my kids and anything under the sun, really, because I can make a story out of anything. But I inspire change in people. Trusting the process is huge, because like Danny has inspired a lot of the conversations that are going on this call. We were talking about how millennials, and I apologize if you are a millennial, don't take offense because you're different, but how they don't trust the process of life. They want things now. They don't want to work. They just want things handed on a silver platter, and they want to make $1 million, not really realizing all the work that it takes to make $1 million. You guys need to have a different mentality when it comes to this business and your fitness. You don't wake up and have with a six-pack. You don't wake up 30 pounds lighter. You don't wake up and your whole world is changed. You don't wake up making $1,000 a week. You don't wake up being a team leader, a diamond coach. It takes time. It takes a process. It takes the vital process. We need to trust the vital process. That's going to make a difference that's what's going to create results that matter in our business. And then lastly,
and we're here to transform lives. I mean, it aligns with our mission statement. Everything that we do is to help people live healthy and fulfilling lives. We're here to help you transform your existence, to transform your future, but as well as our customers. We have the right tools. We have the solution. Stop looking for other things because we have it right here. And if you're inspiring change through your social media, through your presence, through your conversations, and you're trusting the process, then you are going to be transforming people within your team, within people in your downline, within your family. And that's what we're here to do, is to live better lives, to be happy, and just to be fulfilled. But you guys need to show up. And that's the bottom line, is consistency matters as well.
That's right. And so tonight I'm gonna stop share because I want to see the chat and stuff. Tonight you guys have the opportunity to either take what we just said and take the tool that we created that we're going to share, and just ignore it, right? And just ignore it and keep spinning your wheels every day and banging your head against the wall and saying, I don't know why this doesn't work. Or you can stop, absorb what we said on this call, jump on board with our team and our culture, because we are a moving freight train in 2017. You could take a moment tomorrow, not a moment, but take your power hour, sell some challenge packs, but then take your power hour and read through the document we're going to share, and take a second and make it your own and say, okay, put it in your Evernote and how you're going to have your conversations. Create your email consistent with my email. These are the things that create results in your business. If you just ignore it all, then guess what? You're just going to be spinning your wheels and be frustrated in 2017, or catch yourself in the same state that you're in right now, confused, anxious, stressed out, right? So you have the chance to make a difference in your life and other people's lives in 2017. We're providing the tools for you. We will continue to host our team calls. I've always said it, day in and day out. Coaches that attend events, that participate in calls, that are engaged with the team are the ones that create results in their business. So let that be you guys. Let's pass this information to our downlines. Let's get them excited for 2017.
And don't forget, exactly, share it with your teams.
Yeah.
Get them started right. And you don't have to be a master 15-star coach to help someone get started in the business. Help them do the basics. Show them how to talk to their customers. One thing you guys need to stop doing, and a lot of you do, is you sign up as a coach, everybody disappears, they don't want to post anymore because they're scared of what people are going to think. They become undercover coaches.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
That's right.
That's what I didn't do that. I signed up and I was like, on all over Facebook. I probably did it wrong, but it doesn't matter because everybody knew who I was. Okay, you need to be out there talking. I mean, if you guys love a restaurant, I'm sure you'll tell everybody under the sun about the restaurant or the movie that you saw that you loved. So why is this different?
That's right.
Why is this different? This is life-changing.
That's right. All right. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Yes? Are we ready? All right, guys. Here's what we do. January 9th starts the health vet. You guys should all be focused right now in getting people lined up. This is what I would do, right? So I already shared my game plan with you for December. That's full throttle going on right now. Right now, we're focused on the All Access Challenge Pack and upgrading our existing customers. But on January 1st and 2nd, it is full on last call for the health vet so that you can lock in Success Club points early in January. Remember, they have to order to get their Shakeology on the 1st or the 2nd.
By the 2nd.
So right now, you know what I would do tomorrow? Create your image. Create your image that you're going to post on January 2nd and 1st.
And go.
Last call, right? So that you can lock in Success Club points, that you're going to start posting now that you can lock in for January as well. So we can start with a bang. Super Saturday. Saturday is coming up.
Guys. It's coming up.
If you are in South Florida, it is Super Sunday with Joel. Hello.
Get your tickets.
Whistles. Joel is going to be there. Amy Silverman's going to be there. It's going to be a huge event. Craig Collier. And if you're not in South Florida, go into the back office right now and see where the event nearest you is and get registered. There's big events happening all over the United States with Jericho, with Autumn, with Carl. So hey, you never know who's going to be in your backyard. Get to these events, make friends and network in the Beachbody community in your hometowns. That's going to make a big difference for you.
Absolutely.
All right. Whew. Phew. I'm tired. All right, guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Should we sing?
2016 has been a weird one.
Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. To 2016.
But we love you guys, and we're ready to take it to another level. So,
all right, guys. Who's in? We're all in. All right, we're gonna share the document right now in the team page. It is not quite finalized. It might be, but there might be some typos and stuff in it. But we'll get that finalized. But we're gonna share it already so that you can have it. All right. Love you. Happy New Year. Talk to everybody. Bye.
Last thing in Jerusalem, the tribe.